Hi everyone. Tonight I have, look at her. This is from Sweet Shop of Horrors and she is 3D. Look at that area there. She has flotation devices. This is called Dark Beauty. Looking like Elvira there. And she is scented in red wine. Thank you very much, Sweet Shop of Horrors, for putting the scent on the back of the actual label, putting a label on the back of the actual bath bomb, because a sister can't remember all the time. And it's just one scent, and it smells really amazing. It looks like it's pink with some purple tiny color, so it's probably gonna look marbleized. And the glitter, although you can't really see it that well, I think you can probably tell as I'm moving it around, it's sort of like an iridescent or holographic is more the word, holographically glitter all over the black part of the image. So let's go ahead and drown her. So I have a little bit of a bubble bath in there, and once again I forgot that it puts a little yellow color to the water. This is the second time I've done that. It's not a yellow bubble bath bar, so I don't know why it keeps doing that. But anyway, so let's go ahead and drown this witch. So just as I expected, it's sort of like a pink color with little purple spots in it. Super, super foamy, which is always the way Sweet Shop of Horrors bath bombs are. And it is floating on its own. I'm really afraid to totally let it go though, so I'm the biggest chicken in the world, huh? I will not let it float, because the second I tried to let it float, it started overtaking this area here and that area there, and next thing you'll know, all you'll see is boobs. So let's take a closer look at this bath art, because it made bath art immediately, which is what I love about Sweet Shop of Horrors. We have here some pretty pinks and darker pinks and purples. It's like a plum color. Really beautiful. Tons and tons of foam. Beautiful, beautiful bath art. I'm gonna stop and take a picture. I'm still afraid to let it go. As soon as I start pretending I'm gonna let it go, it starts pretending like it's gonna go under. Whoops, see there? I've had some bath bombs float perfectly, and I'm starting to think, is it the way I'm actually letting it go? I mean, I've done this before, so what's the deal? Because now it's been various bath bombs that it's happened with recently. I have to stop and take another picture. Wanted to be the boobage area? I don't know. I'm going to stop blaming the bath bomb and just start blaming myself. I'm going to go ahead and let her go, because it looks like the back part of her is almost gone at this point. And see, she's being overtaken. Oh, look, just her boobs are being used as flotation devices. So it was a smaller bath bomb than most of the bath bombs that I ever get from her, meaning Sweet Shop of Horrors. So I did put the bubbles in there, and so it contained it to a smaller area, so that's why it's not filled all the way through. Beautiful art. As always expected and always never disappointed with Sweet Shop of Horrors. She's starting to go under. But those flotation devices are still trying to stay up. Colors. I think the water's probably going to turn like a strawberry lemonade color because of the little tinge of yellow that was in the water already. This is going quite a long time for it to be a small bathroom, which is another thing that I love about Sweet Shop of Horrors. And even when she makes the bigger bombs, she always keeps them super reasonably priced. Make her larger, and I do mean larger bath bombs. Usually never go above $12, and they'll be huge, enough for 2 baths. Whereas some other competing companies will go up to $15, $16. And then sometimes I'll open up the box and I'll be like, what am I paying for? Why did I pay $15 for this? Because I always end up comparing what they've given me to the size of what Sweet Shop of Horrors has given me. And sometimes it's they'll say it's because of the art that's gone into it, but as you've seen, you can't discount the artistry that Sweet Shop of Horrors puts into it either. So let's take a look at the bath water, which I really don't want to sort through because this color is so pretty. So it probably would have been a nice little pink color, but Ingrid likes to mess stuff up by using bubble bath. So the other day I had a comment on my Conair Jet Spa because I had used a bath bomb. So I used the bath bomb on my Conair Jet Spa video, and the water was a different color. I had used a Goth bath bomb, so my bath water was sort of like a grayish blue. And someone commented, why does your bath water look so dirty? And I guess that was a fair question, because it did look kind of dirty then when I looked at it. I mean, not everyone that looks up Conair Jet Spa is going to know that I'm a bath bomb demo person and that maybe I had a bath bomb in there. So because of that, I said to the person, I was like, that's actually a quite fair question. I had a bath bomb in there. Turned my water that color. So that's a fair question. So I'll update the description and let you know exactly what it is, why my water looks like that. But so sometimes I mess up. But if you look over here at the end, that's the color of the water. But again, I messed up by putting a little bit of yellow in there, but it's sort of like a gray bee pink. because I put the yellow in there. So it probably would have been this bright pink here versus this gray bee pink that we have here. But it's still pretty. It's got shimmer in it. Kind of hard to tell because it's a darker color because of my stupidity with the yellow, but there is shimmer in there. The bathtub feels very nice, and I'm about to get into it. So that was again Dark Beauty, and it was scented in red wine, and it's a very pretty color. This is the color here that you can see right here. It's just basically the same color as my hand, that bath water color there. And I'm about to get in, so have a good night, everybody.